All right, so before I get into today's video, all I wanted to say is these rules apply only to 1/4 of an inch per click at 100 yards. It will say on your scope, where you click, if it's 1/4 or 1/8 of an inch. It's 14 clicks is an inch at 20 yards. So let's get started. Okay, so this is probably going to sound like a lot, but I was aiming right here, so I'm just going to measure with my finger. 1, 2, about 3 inches high and about 1 inch over. So what I'm going to do is I'm over to the left 1 inch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down, let me see, 42 clicks. And then I'm going to come over 14. And we'll see where we get at then. Okay, so in honesty, I did do 42 clicks down. It did that, and that's the furthest down. So I'm gonna go another 14 down, and then I did truthfully go over to the right 14 clicks. It didn't change it much, but I'm gonna see what we're doing now. So I'm gonna go another 14, 14. So 14 to the right and 14 up. Okay, so I'm just gonna shoot it at these settings on the scope for a little while. I gotta reload, and then I'm gonna shoot it at these settings on the scope for a little while, and then I'll come back. Okay, so I shot the gun a ton more, and I'm pretty impressed by the grouping, and it's sighted in beautifully. I didn't touch it. And this, right in the middle of this right there is where I was aiming. That's 15 shots. Pretty proud of it. But now I'm just gonna set the camera up right on the squirrel, and got the GAMO target, the squirrel at the GAMO target, and I'm gonna shoot it a little bit for you guys. Okay, so like I said, 20 yards. See what we can do. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to hit the squirrel target at 40, and then also my camera battery died, so I couldn't film it. But I think overall, I suggest doing what I did, taking a couple shots and then leading it close enough to your target or the middle of the target where you're aiming, and take quite a few shots and see where it's at. In the biggest grouping, you just adjust from there. And that's how I've learned to do it. You may have a different way, but then why would you be looking at this video if you didn't want to know how to sight in a pellet gun scope? So that rule applies to rimfire scopes. Any scope that has 1/4 of an inch at 100 yards, it will say on the dial on your scope. So that's all I have for today, and I'll see you in the next video.